Hello guys. Welcome to I haven't done like a personal video like face to face in like a long time, so this video kind of needed it. Yeah, just take a break from gaming for like a little bit just to talk about something that's really bothered me when it comes to video games. And no, I'm not gonna stop gaming or YouTubing and stuff like that. Just I kind of noticed something I haven't been doing in a long time. Campaign video games. Now, for campaign video, it's been years, like nearly decades, since I played like a really good campaign video game. The last campaign I technically played was Marvel Spider-Man, so I got like a list of games over here. Well, a big stack of games over here with good campaigns. Well, just campaigns in general, because I looked through all my games, only have like 10 over 10 good campaigns, or just campaigns in general. So let's just go over them one by one. Marvel Spider-Man. Man, this game honestly 10 out of 10 for the campaign and everything like that. I love the campaign. I love all the stuff. I love that they added Miles Morales into it too, and the death of his father, and just creating the whole entire dynamic that made Miles who he is. It was a really good attention to detail. Adding the Sinister Six. I didn't know how they were gonna do work that out. The ending was really sad. I love that. I don't want to spoil it, but it was a really good ending. So it was just really powerful that they put it. It made me feel like it was a Batman game, even though it was like that. Imagine this was the happy version of a Batman game. Even if I put it in the hardest I even put this on the hardest difficulty during my live streams, and it was perfectly fun. I do have the DLC 1, I do have the DLC 2. I hope DLC 3 comes out maybe next month. I don't know. No, but if you guys would love more of this campaign stuff, yeah, please recommend me it, because if you guys want more campaigns. Campaigns. All right, the next game, God of War. Or this actually got Game of the Year, I believe. So this is gonna be amazing to talk about too. God of War, or just beat expectations, man. Beat just so much adventure. And the campaign, you can finish the campaign and you have so much to do, man. It's completely bonkers and amazing. People have been like balls, the jaws and balls dropped for this game, man. Kratos was exceptionally amazing. When God of War 4 technically came out, a lot of people were like kind of skeptical of how the storyline was going to go since God of War 3. But man, they did an excellent job with this. It's 10 out of 10, man. I love it. I didn't finish it, but I just know for a fact that the campaign is real good. I'm at the part where like I killed a dragon again, and after I killed the dragon, that's it. I killed the dragon. Yeah, after that, I kind of just stopped because I didn't know if a lot of people wanted more of that. So yeah, like I said, you want to recommend me play more of this God of War stuff? Yeah, I have a lot of campaigns, but I just never really played them again. And so here's the next game, Injustice 2. Injustice 2 actually was a really good campaign. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not much of a DC fan like that as much. I'm mostly on the Marvel side of things. But still, I enjoyed the campaign of the whole entire thing. It made me love everything. Made me get to know characters I'm not even familiar with and still be able to play, and I love it for that. Yeah, one thing I would change though. No, I know it's not possible, but for Injustice 2, I know it's impossible, but it seems like, I'm not saying Injustice 2 is over, but it seems like Injustice 2 is over, man. It's weird. It's like Injustice 2 is over just based by how much DLC was announced and everything. Some people really wanted a certain type of character for a DLC, but they never really got it. Me, personally, I really never had an intended DLC character that I wanted. All the characters were amazing. Adam, there was no Shazam. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man, like flat out, they went all out with the DLCs. Yeah, but after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Injustice 2 just instantly stopped because there's no more of anything. There's no more league play you can try to find. And this game is, and all these new fighting games like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Street Fighter came out, and Mortal Kombat is now out. And Justice 2 looks like it's going to be his final year. Here, it looks like it's over. Once Mortal Kombat comes out, it's completely over, and I'm really sad about that. And Justice 2 was the most talked about game ever since the first trailer. So, and the campaign didn't disappoint, man. I absolutely love it, man. We all had epic moments in Justice 2. I remember Honeybee went against this one guy as Robin, and that was like the best comeback of all time in any video game I've ever seen. And so, yeah, that's all I have. So let's talk about an old game, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat had a weird campaign. There were like lots of plot twists that really never made sense unless you like read a comic, and I did read the comic about how Melina got the amulet, and a lot of people didn't get the comic, and they were all like mad, like, how did Melina get the amulet? How did this happen? Who the heck is Shao Kahn? Like, a lot of people didn't know. No, that's kind of where they messed up at, and Yeah, the pre-orders were kind of bad. A lot of people were kind of mad at but the executions and everything was amazing. The fighting was amazing too. It was just completely outstanding for the like gore and everything. Mortal Kombat 11 looks amazing too. Well, 12X 11, I don't know. There was a Mortal Kombat XL too. The DLC for Mortal Kombat X or XL, if you want to be more specific, it's amazing. I love the robots too. Goro, Tanya, what was that rock guy's name? Crap, I forgot the rock guy's name. But I did enjoy the campaign for this, man. I really did enjoy it. The quick time events were really not needed, because if you like miss it, you'll still proceed the story the same way. You never really technically die. But I really loved it. The final boss was a pain in my ass, but of course, that's a final boss. So what are you going to even completely do? That's a final boss. But yeah, I loved it. 10 out of 10, and yeah, let's keep moving on. Remember, guys, if you want me to play any of these DLCs, man, just say below, and I'll play them. Okay. Now, we have a couple more, too. We're going to add some dishonorable mentions, too, so here are the rest of the list, too. I have my top 3 over here, so, we're at number 5. So, number 6, I'm going to have to look at other games now. I'm going to have to probably go with Titanfall 2 campaign. Hey, Titanfall 1 campaign was kind of skeptical because it was kind of all lying together and the storyline never made sense. It's just you killing. And you just had to do that. But strictly when Titanfall 2 had a campaign, it was really good, really emotional, and you bond with your Titan. This sounds wrong, but you bond with your Titan so you're more unique than you originally should. But it had so much deep emotion. And a captivating single-player campaign, and I totally did not just read that from the back of the box, but it has just a unique experience with the game, too. Dude, Respawn Entertainment, you really done a good job with this. It's a really underrated campaign, but since these other ones are higher, I gotta have to move on, man. I suggest you play Titanfall 2 campaign. It's amazing, dude. It's constantly amazing. This is gonna be the next one for number 7. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is number 4. Not because it was bad, just because all the other ones are higher. And I technically didn't finish it, so Battlefield 4. I'm playing the campaign. It is actually outstanding. I really do love it. Love it. It has really good deep emotion. Like, the first episode got me so intense and so addicted to play the campaign. A lot of people, Battlefield 4 will never die. Multiplayer, intense single player, just it's just amazing. The land, sea, you're a Marine too. Dude, it really put enough experience in what the game really... Like, this game will never die. No matter what you do, this game will never die, man. This game is, I don't know how old, but this game will just never die. And I'm really glad the community for Battlefield 4 are really alive there. If you're a Battlefield 4 member, then I salute you. Alright, guys, here are the honorable/dishonorable mentions. I'm going to explain why. Like, each one's like 10 seconds long, maybe. I don't know. So, without further ado, let's get to you. Dishonorable mentions. Black Ops 3. Now, Black Ops 3's campaign, a lot of people hate it. I hated it too. It wasn't because it was like bad because it was a high-tech area. I believe Black Ops 3 was 2075 or something like that. I did enjoy the co-op campaign with your friends. That was a good idea, 10 out of 10. But Treyarch, Activision, when you have like a high-tech thing, you made it too deep. Like, instead of like deep and heartwarming and jaw-dropping and good plot twists, everything was just high-tech inside of another high-tech robot. Man, it was just really annoying. It's like when I played the campaign, honestly, not only was it a headache for the ending thing, it was like I played a video game inside of another video game, and that was just disappointing. So let's just continue. Another dishonorable mention. Destiny 2. Now, a lot of people may be mad at me for saying that. And trust me, Destiny 1 is a lot better. But let me just go on the fact by saying that I played this whole entire campaign. I went against Gaul and I beat him in 5 minutes. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Here are the 2 honorable mentions. Now, this may be the weirdest honorable mention I've ever said in my whole entire life, but Black Ops 4. Now, I hate Black Ops 4. Man, I really hate this game. But when it came to the multiplayer, fuck the multiplayer. When it came to zombies, I really am not into zombies like that. But when it came to like the campaign, hey, it was technically side missions, if you want to be more specific, of all the operators. It went in so deeper than I thought. Like, I mean, I know it wasn't a campaign, and you can honestly complete the campaign for this in like 30 minutes, but it was actually pretty interesting. It really got you more intrigued, and honestly, like, if you really want If you want more practice with all these characters, I suggest you just play the campaign or side missions if you want to be, or side stories for Black Ops 4 if you want to be, more good with it, because it was actually pretty amazing and I actually do love it. So that's a good honorable mention. And the last honorable mention I want to mention is World War II. Now, World War II, Zombies was a disappointment. Multiplayer, it was only good if you were knifing, literally. So that was it. Campaign, I actually did like the campaign. It was really deep and heartwarming to me. The only thing I hated was the ending, because all you did was shoot a bullet, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, the campaign was good. Turner's death, it was just realistic as I don't know what. Well, it was just really deep how the character development between everyone was like really, really good. No matter how many characters you hated, in the end, everyone was just really deep-hearted with each other. The friendships are made, friendships are broken, deaths, that's all the deep stuff that actually happened in World War II. If they had like maybe a little bit higher graphics, I would do it, and better gun sounds. But other than that, World War II was actually one of the good honorable mentions of a campaign I've ever played in my life, man. Now for the top 3 games, man. It took me like an hour to think about this, man, but it's unexpected, okay? Number 3, Destiny 1. The Destiny 1 campaign, for me, was the best experience I've ever had for a campaign in a while. I played the campaign again for Destiny 1 because I have all of it, including Rise of Iron, The Taken King, Expansion 2, Expansion 3, all of that. It was amazing for me. I loved it for everything it done for me. It gave me so many better abilities than Destiny 2 can ever have. I was really deep with this character. Everything was plain simple. The music, the soundtrack, everything, the speaker, everything was good. I loved it for how it was, man. I really supported it, man. Destiny 1 did outstanding. I suggest you right now to play Destiny 1 campaign. And it was outstanding. I loved it. I suggest you all get it. Number 2, Battlefield 1 campaign. Now, there's different stories, technically, to Battlefield 1 campaign. And there's, like, many side stories. You're a German... I know you're an American soldier. You're an Arabic... Well, I think Arabic soldier. I don't want to be racist, but I had no idea. Like, there were so many different ones. You were from France. You were undercover. You were stealth missions, everything. Battlefield 1... The graphics were outstanding. I love it. I even love multiplayer in Battlefield, and you hear me raging about that all the time. And there's war stories around the world, man. Like, you can actually play all these stories around the world, not just by, American and America versus, well, how can I say this? When it comes to games like World War II, which kind of failed in the multiplayer department, man, well, multiplayer and technically campaign. When World War II and multiplayer campaign, it was more like you as an American versus automatically Germans. But in World War II, there were different countries that helped, but they never did that. But Battlefield 1, although it is World War 1, it did absolutely a lot. It did absolutely a lot in a lot of things, man. It won 3 Game Awards. It was experience out of all, like, it was flat out everything. You get to be different people, different options, different guns. The health system, everything felt realistic to me, and I suggest you play all the different campaigns. I didn't technically finish it because I forgot one mission, but I'm really down to play this again. I may have deleted Black Ops Battlefield 1 and I had to reinstall it, but I reinstalled it, of course, to play multiplayer, but I really dedicated, man. If you ever have a campaign to play, it's definitely Battlefield 1. I skid it! The one story. There's one story. Now, this is least expected. Now, before you say it, it's not a shooting game. I never said this was a shooting game best campaign. I said this was a best campaign. Besides, I said God of War, Spider-Man, Mortal Kombat, and Destiny. So, here's something unexpected to me. It's deep to my heart because I love the show. I love everything about it. And the game actually kind of did a little bit better than the anime. A little bit in some departments of it. Especially the final fight, but yeah, let's continue it. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Now, how do I describe this? As a person that played all the Storms 4s and all the Naruto games of my life, Naruto brought me a better childhood than I could ever expect. Yes, there were tons of plot holes in Shippuden that really drove people insane. Many things that really drove people insane. But the campaign from Naruto really just brought me a lot of perspective about how I really judged Naruto. Not just by, he's just awesome. The absolute pain that he's dealt with. Neji's death, him dying, Sasuke dying, all this other stuff that happened in the game. Now, the anime, it was just as good when it came to stuff like that. that the superpowers were good too. The soundtrack is beautiful for Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. It made me cry in the end when it was Naruto versus Sasuke, which I love. I'm actually doing the campaign again now that I think about it. I might do the campaign again. But it was outstanding. I always listen to the soundtrack. I even have a soundtrack in my like playlist of songs on on Spotify or something. I don't know, because it's outstanding. I love the transitions, the action sequences, the quick time events were good. And I just really loved it for how it was, and I really suggest you all play it. If you're not a Naruto fan, I understand. There's tons of anime games that have exactly good campaigns too. But in my opinion, this has to be one of the best campaign games I ever played in my whole entire life. So I hope you guys just accept that. That if you guys want any, and I repeat, not just this, if you guys want any of these campaign games that I've technically just said, I am down for, well, not Overwatch, that's not a campaign game, but any campaign games, I'm totally down, man. I'm totally down. I'm just tired of multiplayer games. I've been playing multiplayer way too much than I should have. And honestly, I'm really happy a little bit, but at the same time, kind of down. I've been kind of sad recently because of all the multiplayer games that were kind of bad and kind of good, but at the same time, what did I get from it? Why did I stick to this? But half these games I stick to because of campaign. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys just enjoyed the video as much as I did. If you have any not just these, I'm willing to buy any campaign games you are willing to give me. Just give me some good campaign games that I'm willing to get. Free, not free, as long as I'm willing to play Arkham Knight, Arkham City, Batman. That was good games too. I'm willing to play them again. So if you have any campaign games, anything else, I'm willing down to. If you have any personal opinions about this, comment, subscribe down below. We're almost at 200 subscribers, guys. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, guys, see you later. Make sure you share this video. And yeah, guys, subscribe. Lick me.